Hello, Internet. Side of Malik Aaron. Welcome back to Box Office Predictions. We're still in the month of August because August just doesn't want to die. And I'm just so frustrated. I'm just so done with all this. But I have to keep going. I'm at the home stretch. We have this and two more movies, and then I'm done for the summer. Then I gotta start with the fall, which is infinitely more interesting than August. So the movie we're talking about now is Angel Has Fallen. This is the third movie in what is officially considered the Fallen series. Yet the first one, Olympus Has Fallen. Then the second one, London Has Fallen. And now we got Angel Has Fallen. Now, the funny thing is with these Fallen movies is that they kind of have the same structure of the Taken movies. Like, they're not the same movie, obviously. But the thing is, like, the first two movies in both Taken and Fallen, they're basically the same movie, but different locations. Not much change. But then the third movie, they actually kind of have a somewhat similar plot where the main character is framed for doing something, illegal and bad, and you know the drill. But the thing is, in Taken 3, Liam Neeson, he was framed for murdering his wife. And in this movie, Gerard Butler, he's framed for trying to assassinate Morgan Freeman over here. And I'm just like, really? We're just gonna rip off The Fugitive? Is that what every movie wants to do now? Just rip off The Fugitive? I mean, come on. Like, is there not one creative bone in your body, writers? Anywho, let's quickly go over its pros and cons. Pros, well, it's late August. People are going to be real desperate for entertainment. I mean, Good Boys, they'll probably they'll probably be number one, maybe. Or at least do decent. In fact, in the whole month of August, there have only been two movies that have, well, actually three movies that have done pretty decent. Well, Hobbs and Shaw, that's more of a mixed bag if you ask me. But Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark and Good Boys have done pretty okay considering their low budget. And I mean, I'm not saying this will be as successful as those movies, but there's a low-key chance that people want to have a little bit of escapism as the summer winds down. What else can I say? Gerard Butler has his fans, although they're not very big. Morgan Freeman is well known, although he's not entirely reliable either. This has an okay-ish cast. And yeah, that's about it. Cons. This movie looks cheap. It looks like a poorly made movie. It just doesn't feel like a blockbuster at all. It feels like such a... I mean, it's not low stakes, obviously, but it just doesn't feel exciting at all. This just feels like a movie that should have been released in January or February or in the middle of April. Somewhere, during that time. Gerard Butler, let's talk about him real quick. He has his fans, sure, but his box office track record is abysmal, and I'm about to prove it. He got his last live action role. We're talking only live action roles. The How to Train Your Dragon movies do not count. Hunter Killer, blah. Den of Thieves, eh. Geostorm, huge bomb. London Has Fallen did meh, modest. And they got Gods of Egypt. Oh my god, Gods of Egypt. That speaks for itself. Yeah, not very good. Not very good, obviously. Morgan Freeman, everyone knows who he is. He has his iconic voice. Yeah, he's not super reliable either, as you see here. His last movie was Nutcracker in the Four Realms, and whew, that was... No one saw that movie. No one even cared. Granted, he was like a supporting role in that, just like he is in this, but still, you can't rely on him all the time. I mean, I could say, I mean, this is not a con or a pro. It's just a little. It's a kind of like a little note. Considering the time this is coming out, it could be affected by some level of controversy. I mean, look at The Hunt. I mean, that movie was obviously, well, this has a bit of political-ish tones. The Hunt went full on political, like on the nose political, and it turned off so many people. People were so pissed off about that movie that it got canceled. But Universal said it was because of guns. I don't think so, because this also has guns. See, you got Gerard Butler with a gun on the poster. This movie's not getting pulled. So, and it sucks because I wanted to talk about The Hunt, and it would have been like the biggest story it if it wasn't canceled. But it got canceled, so nothing I can do there. All right, let's just skip to the end. Overall predictions, opening weekend, if I had to guess, 10 to 15 million. I don't think it's going to crack that 20 million. I think it's going to take, just like all the other sequels, with the exception of John Wick, Spider-Man, Toy Story, it's going to take a dip from the last one. So the highest I can go is 15, the lowest I can go is 10. It'll at least have double digits, which is something Angry Birds 2 can't say. I can't wait to talk about Angry Birds 2 and how bad it did. Woo! Overall, probably 30 million, I guess. Total 30 million. 30 to 40 million. That's the overall range. 30 to 40 million total. So yeah, that's Angel Has Fallen, everybody. And speaking of angels, what a great segue. Next up, we have Overcomer. It's a faith-based movie, and those are notoriously difficult to predict. So that's going to be real fun for me. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. You want to go check out some of my other predictions. Have a massive 2 big playlists, the blockbusters and the not blockbusters. So yeah, go check those out. And I am planning on doing a whole summer recap. Well, first got to do an August recap, then the summer as a whole. And I'm probably going to call it the good, the meh, and the oof. All the oofs, because there were plenty of oofs this summer. That's a fact. And yeah, those will come eventually. And yeah, that is all. And I am out.